Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. In this video, I would like to share with you both of my view as well as my approach in using sauces in my perfect cooking system. I used to use sauces exclusively to season my food, but the problem is that when you use sauces, they tend to dominate the flavor of the food. Then everything tastes much less the same. Now I use sauces sparingly because I want to retain the natural flavor of the dishes, and I use it mainly to enhance rather than to overwhelm. I still use sauces to flavor my dish, but the main goal is to enhance the natural flavor of the ingredients. In the following, I will briefly describe the 4 different sauces that I use for that purpose. My favorite sauce that I use is oyster sauce. Now, oyster sauce is an extract from oyster, and it contains many umami molecules. Oyster is excellent for enhancing the natural flavor of vegetables. The traditional oyster sauce is prepared by actually cooking down oysters, but now, of course, the modern oyster sauce uses oyster extract and is supplemented with sugar, soy sauce, and it uses cornstarch to thicken it as well. As I have discussed earlier, my seasoning approach is that to use the natural flavor of the ingredients that I use in the dish. And then I usually would season it with fresh seasoning ingredients such as garlic, and this will be followed by using the mushroom seasonings if I see that I have the need. Now, if I still feel I need to enhance the flavor, then I will use the dry seasoning agents such as onion powder, garlic powder, etc. And then the last step is to use oyster sauce as the final flavoring touch. I would recommend about 1 tablespoon and to try it out. And if you need more, you can always add some more. Most oyster sauce also contains soy sauce. So when you add oyster sauce, you also add salt to your dish. This leads us next to talk about soy sauce. I used to cook a lot with soy sauce because soy sauce is also rich in umami molecules. However, soy sauce has a distinct flavor. When you add soy sauce, it will change the characteristics of a dish. So now I try to avoid using too much soy sauce. I only use it sparingly again to enhance the flavor of the dish. I generally have 2 kinds of soy sauce in my pantry, a light soy sauce and a dark soy sauce. The light soy sauce is more savory, but it contains more salt. The dark soy sauce usually age longer, and it also has been added with molasses and sometimes caramel to give it a slight sweet flavor. However, the dark soy sauce is not as salty, and it usually has a source of coloring. The last sauce I always have in my pantry is Hoisin sauce. Now, Hoisin sauce has a sweet and fruity flavor. It also has a 5-spice powder that I added into the sauce. So I use the Hoisin sauce again sometimes as a source of sweetening, and also I use it as a finishing sauce. I use these sauces often in my dishes. They are excellent for enhancing the natural flavor of the ingredients that you put in the dish. But at the same time, this sauce provides a different type of a characteristic that you can bring to a dish. And in time, after you become familiar with them, you can use them as part of your flavoring toolkit to create the type of flavor that you are looking for.